On today's episode of the All About Wrestling podcast, Bobby Rassles is going over some predictions that he has for Night 1. Stay tuned for all this and more before the cast of the All About Wrestling podcast takes over Lincoln Financial Field for Wrestlemania 40.
Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Do y'all know what time it is? Do y'all really know what time it is? It's time to grab your popcorn, grab your best beverage. It's time to relax your ears. Wrestling season has returned. Yeah, that's right. And it's time for your main event. Coming down the aisle, we have the one, Bobby Rassles. And he is accompanied by the beautiful Mia Moore. This is the main event. Welcome to the All About Wrestling podcast.
Yo, I've always wanted to say this, and now it's time I can finally say it. Finally, WrestleMania has come back to Philadelphia. Let me bask in that moment right now. This is full circle, folks. I remember being a kid watching WrestleMania come to Philadelphia. Back then, I believe the first Union Center, the old Sixer Stadium, right? Stone Cold Steve Austin, get this, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. The beginning of the epic trilogy. And lo and behold, over 25 years later, folks, we're back in Philadelphia, WrestleMania 40, live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Folks, today is the day. Today is the day where the All About Wrestling podcast shuts down Lincoln Financial Field, folks. Yes, I said it. Shut down Lincoln Financial Field. What's going on? How you feeling? Today, April 6th, Saturday, Night 1, WrestleMania 40, folks, we have potentially, and they've said this before, potentially the greatest, no, they didn't say potentially, the greatest WrestleMania of all time. And it comes to Philly, it comes to Bobby Rassles town, it comes to the All About Wrestling podcast town. Folks, we are on the precipice of the amazing show that we have tonight, and I'm here to talk about it. Your boy, your guy, Bobby Rassles. Akash SP, I see you in the chat. Yes, the adrenaline's running through my soul, through my veins. Folks, the goosebumps. You can see that. See that? The goosebumps. I feel it. I feel it, folks. It's a Philly thing, right? As you can see behind me, ladies and gentlemen, we got a show. We got a show. Welcome to the All About Wrestling podcast, folks. We have a ton of matches. We're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down. A lot to talk about. First and foremost, though, I do want to give props to our episode sponsor, our show sponsor, Lucha Crunch Freeze Dry Candy. Go to luchacrunchcandy.com where you can get 10% off your first order. Oh, man. Crunchy, munchy, and oh so sweet. You got to check them out. It's our girl, LA Wrestle Chick. Of course, this is her baby. Make sure you check them out. All right? WrestleMania, folks. I'm sure you saw SmackDown. I'm sure you saw Paul Heyman walk into the ring and claim what was rightfully his in the home of ECW, right? Man, oh man. Akash is in India, he says. He'll be watching WrestleMania in the morning, 4:30 a.m., all right? All the way from India. Bro, a pleasure having you as always, all right? A lot to talk about. What time is it now? If it's 4:30 a.m. in India, it's got to be what? 10, 11 at night? And you're with us, right? This would be considered prime time in India. Thank you for stopping in. As always, showing mad support to the channel. Folks, we got a lot to talk about. All right, it's 9:40 in India, folks. 9:40 Indian time, India time. 12:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. All right, daytime here, nighttime over there. All right. We got a lot to talk about. I have a question, folks, and you can answer. Will Cody finish his story? My opinion, absolutely. Absolutely. Cody's going to win championship gold. He's going to cement his legacy, bring back gold, bring gold to the family, right? To Brandy. And Roman Reigns is going to take a break. He's taking a break. All right, take some time off from wrestling. What happens to The Rock? Huh? Is The Rock going to turn? Is he going to trade on Roman Reigns on a tribal chief, which sets up a potential match for the next year, for next year's WrestleMania? We have yet to find out. Is Seth Rollins going to turn? Is he going to try to screw Cody and then it backfires somehow, but Cody still wins? That's a question. My biggest question, which I've been talking about for the last couple weeks, are we going to see Stone Cold Steve Austin make an appearance? Are we going to hear the glass break? I'd love to. I'd love to. Why not? Full circle. Stone Cold comes in, especially night 2, if it's Bloodline rules. All right? Anything can happen. Stone Cold comes in. He takes the side of Cody Rhodes, has his back, takes care of The Rock, and then Cody wins. 1, 2, 3. New undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare. Man, we have so many good matches. We're going to talk about them, folks. WrestleMania 40 is here today. Today is the day. And, man, night one. Night one, so many matches, so much to talk about. By the way, I asked you guys, are you going to get Ronda Rousey's book? I have it. I have it for a future show. All right. I'm dissecting it. We will talk about it. I got information in my private messages, people with stories relevant to Ronda Rousey, some things they've witnessed. We're going to try to get them on the show. And if not, we're going to get that information and we're going to share it with everybody that watches and tunes in. All right. Night one, right? Match one, or so. It's been stated that it's match one. We don't know for sure. Folks, night one. I want to talk Rhea versus Becky. Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship. Who's winning? Who's winning? I have a theory. I really do. But I'd like to see what you guys think. Many people believe that Rhea Ripley's going to win this match. Well, let me be on video record right here, right now, to tell you that I am picking Becky Lynch. I am. I'm going Team Becky. They've been trying to make us believe, or at least push the idea that Rhea Ripley is the pure heel here, right? We saw the comments. We saw Ricky allude to making some controversial comments about Becky Lynch's daughter, which draws the line in the sand, right? And clearly separates heel from face. I think Becky's going to win. Becky right now is the purest form of herself, right? Not in her prime. I'm not going to say that. But she's been aggressive. She's been about business, right? And she expressed it. She's been giving everybody the business. She's with the shits. She's been on social media. She's been chiming in. She's been giving her remarks. A lot of aggressive momentum on the side of Becky Lynch. And I have to choose Becky Lynch. Do I want to? No. But objectively, I'm going to have to go with Becky Lynch. What do you guys think? I have to. I think Becky's going to do the thing. I think she's going to bring the work. And we're talking Rhea Ripley here. Of course, this is no light feat. Let's not get it twisted. We're talking Rhea Ripley, right? But this is going to be a great match. I believe it's going to be a great match. Who's to say there's going to be not going to be an interference? We saw some special guests that were behind the scenes at SmackDown. I'm not going to say any names, but some people have made some predictions, some presumptions, assumptions with respect to individuals being signed under WWE contract or us potentially seeing them make a special appearance at WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. I'm going Becky. Akash says Becky Lynch because of her contract. To keep her in WWE. That's a good point. That's a very solid point. I think Becky deserves another run, right? Rhea's young. Becky's been there. Rhea, plenty of time ahead of you. You know, you got Jade coming in. You got some potential feuds. Of course, I believe, in my opinion, the Women's World Championship has the most prestige of all the women's championships. Let's not get it twisted. Rhea Ripley took that belt to new heights, right? But if you do not lose the championship at least once or twice, then you cannot become a 2 or 3-time world champion. Correct? Correct. This is only one championship reign. It's at WrestleMania. WrestleMania is known to shift people's careers if we're looking at it from that perspective. But who knows? Who knows? A lot can happen in that match. All right? Keep that in mind going forward. A lot can happen in that match. All right. Moving along, of course, we have our 6-pack ladder match. What are the rules? This seems very, very confusing to me. Are both belts up for grabs? Is it one set up for grabs? A statement has been made with regard to the championships that both belts have to be, both sets of titles have to be taken for the match to end, but it doesn't specify, and maybe perhaps somebody in the live chat can explain to me, can explain to us. Doesn't explain, all right, the match is over, but is one team grabbing both sets, or is it going to be multiple teams? Is this how we maintain the brand split moving forward, knowing that around the corner we're going to have our WWE draft, which is coming up? Are we going to have sets of championships on both brands, or we're going to have one tag team going back and forth? Who knows? Who knows? Brad Williams is in the chat. Bobby Rassles. Brad just tuning in. What's going on, bro? Mike D. Hello, hello. What's up, Mike D? Mike D. Long time no see. Thanks for tuning in. Yo, it's a Philly thing tonight. We're taking over Lincoln Financial Field. Yes, if you will be in attendance, look for the shirt or look for the gold, the championship gold that I will have around my waist. All right? And to say that, stand by. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to grab my championship right now. Stand by. Yup. That's right. Huh? This is how we do it, folks. This is how we do it, right? Championship gold in the building tonight, folks, at Lincoln Financial Field. Let me put that on my... It's cold. It's heavy, though. It's heavy, though. All right. How do I sound? How do I feel? How do I look? Huh? Okay. Disregard that bot. I don't know what's going on, Brad. I got to disable that. But yeah. Heavy, folks. 6-pack ladder match. Who's winning? Who's winning? I might be so charged, I might put this up for grabs tonight. Huh? Who wants to face off tonight at WrestleMania in Philly? Bring it. Bring it. All right. Another match I want to talk about. Gunther versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. Folks, I have my own predictions. You heard me talk about this, right? The Intercontinental Championship, of course, taken to new heights, the highest heights that it could be taken, right? With the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, Gunther, smashing records, right? Obliterated Honky Tonk Man's record. And we're living it now. Brad Williams, that belt is hot. Bro, my son has a Money in the Bank case. Look out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yo, your son don't want that work, man. Hey, your son don't want that work. Tell him to bring it. Tell him to bring it. Bring the briefcase. He got to put the briefcase up for grabs, too. And then I'm going to walk around with the briefcase, and I'm going to take everybody's belts in that place. All right? This is my house. It's my house. Yo, Leon the King TV, what's up? Yo, who's winning the Intercontinental Championship tonight? Is Gunther going to retain or is Sami Zayn going to win? My prediction, I have a prediction. I said it before. Let me see you guess my prediction in the chat. You already know what type of time I'm on. You already know what's going to happen. And I predicted this. I'm telling you right now, a lot of folks are going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked. Leon the King TV says he's the YouTube #1 contender. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Yo, you see that shirt in the building? It's me. Of course, Meow Moore is going to be with me. You saw the video posted on Instagram with her exclusive shirt that she made. She got multiple outfits, folks. She might wear some bodysuit type stuff going on. She might have going on. She's got like a singlet. I have no idea, but that's what she wants to do. Yo. Brad Williams says Gunther. Yeah. Sami doesn't have it. Sami doesn't really have it. I will cut a promo. I'm going to have my microphone. Listen, I'm going to put everybody on notice. But, folks, here's my prediction of what's going to happen with the Intercontinental Championship. We all know that Sami Zayn has been being trained, right? Who's Sami Zayn's trainer right now? Same individual who had a shot at Gunther's Intercontinental Championship. This individual, he had a shot. He had a chance to dethrone the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. No, not KO. It's not KO. Folks in the chat, you know who I'm talking about. Folks, Sami Zayn's going to be put on notice. Sami Zayn's going to be put on notice, right? Folks, Chad Gable is going to turn on Sami Zayn. We've seen videos of him training. Folks, if Chad Gable was not able to defeat Gunther, what makes us believe that Chad Gable has what it takes to coach someone and teach them how to defeat Gunther? Let's be rational here, right? This whole shtick, this whole positioning of Chad Gable, positioning himself in the corner of Sami Zayn, getting close to him, he secretly hates him. He secretly has some disdain for Sami Zayn, right? Somehow, some way, Sami Zayn is going to come up short because Chad Gable is going to turn. And this is going to allow Gunther to extend his championship reign. Akash is honky tonk man. Yeah. Shoosh. I agree. Yes, Brad. Yeah, Sami Zayn is losing, folks. What, do we want to see Sami Zayn? And, of course, I know there's a lot of Sami Zayn fans around, but let's be real here, right? We want to see Sami Zayn win better championship gold. Although the Intercontinental Championship is very prestigious thanks to Gunther. But Chad has to turn heel. He's got to. He's a better heel. I think him being heel brings something greater out of him. And I could be wrong. Jimmy versus Jay. Oh, man. Brother versus brother. How many brother versus brother matches has there been in WrestleMania? I believe this will be the third. Am I correct? Somebody Google it. I believe this is the third. I know we saw the legendary, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, the Hitman Bret Hart. At a WrestleMania in the past, he faced off against his brother, the Black Heart, Owen Hart. Okay, so this is the fourth. We had, third in 15 years, Kane versus Undertaker, but they're not. Okay, for the story, yes, they were brothers, brother versus brother, right? Mike D, Matt and Jeff Hardy. Yes, Matt and Jeff, right? The Hart brothers, and now we have the twins. This is the second. Wait a minute. Is Matt and Jeff twins? Are they like fraternal twins? They're not identical. We know that. If they're not twins, this will be the first sets of twins, brother versus brother match. Jay versus Jimmy, the Usos. Wait, Stardust and Goldust. Was that a WrestleMania match? Brad says Irish twins. Folks, I think I don't think it was a WrestleMania match, but the first set's of twins, right? Jimmy versus Jay. They know each other. We're going to see a carbon copy of someone fighting himself. How many super kicks are we going to see tonight? If you answer this, folks in the chat, first person to answer, you'll get a gift. You'll get a prize. I'm going to write it down. How many number of super kicks are we going to see in the Jimmy versus Jay fight? And where's my... Okay. I'm going to predict we're going to see 7 super kicks tonight in that match, folks. We all know they're great at super kicks. They do a lot of it. Liana King TV 5. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to remember it. Liana King TV, 5 super kicks. Okay. I got 7. Liana King thinking between 5 and 7. Akash, 8 to 9. All right, 8 to 9. Akash, 8 to 9. And Mike D says 3. Mike D, 3. Brad, 12. Wow, 12 super kicks for Jimmy and Jay. That's Brad Williams. He says Jay finishing on, Jay's got to win tonight. I think Jay's going to win. Although, I'll take that back. 12. I'll take that back. Okay, my prediction, and I'm pretty sure many others, is that night 1, the Bloodline takes the match, so we can see Blood Rouge tomorrow. I'm thinking that they're going to sweep. They're going to sweep tonight. I think the Bloodline's going to sweep, and we're going to go into night 2 feeling sad. Oh, the WWE, what do we call it? The Vince McMarks. The Vince McMarks. We're going to go into night 2. They won night 1, and then night 2 is going to be like the triumphant, like the moment where Cody Rhodes wins, and all is better. Stone Cold shows up. The night saved. We go into Monday, our work week, feeling good, even though it's a Monday. Yeah, we got Raw tonight. Raw after WrestleMania in Philadelphia, which is going to be bananas, by the way. So I really think Jimmy's going to win. I really do. It says, Liana King, Jimmy going to need PTO. Yeah. It's going to be nuts. It's really going to be nuts. It's going to be a great match, and everybody's going to be like, going crazy, right? When Jay's up on the turnbuckle doing his thing, yeet. Oh, and by the way, special surprise. Here's another prediction, right? Another prediction from me. We're going to see Lil Wayne. Apparently, Lil Wayne's going to be there in some shape or form, and I believe he's going to be a part of the entrance music for Jay. He might have some new entrance music tonight because we saw, I believe it was either SmackDown or Raw, SmackDown a week before or Raw. Lil Wayne was in the back, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna show my new single." So we're gonna see Lil Wayne tonight. We're also gonna see Meek Mill. All right, for all you Meek Mill fans. Am I a fan? No, I'm not. But he'll be there, even though he's from Philly. All of that, yeah, yada yada. He's gonna be there. He's probably gonna perform. We're gonna have the national anthem sung by someone. Akash says Cody will be having special entrance with the Kingdom Bad. Kingdom Bad? I do know there's going to be a lot of pyro. A lot of pyro. So much so, I'm bringing earplugs. I have binoculars just in case, right? So Meow Moore can get her close up with the Rock, her Rock moment. I have ponchos. What else? Oh, and I have a special shirt for night two, too. So this is night one, right? And then night two, I'm all blacked out. All blacked out, right? Yeah, ear protection. We know about that lawsuit years ago. I ain't trying to be a victim in there. All right. Damage Control versus Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi. All right. This is a 3-on-3 tag match. This is Jade Cargill's debut. Her WWE debut is going to be a tag match. I like it. It's safe. There's other people. They can gauge, they can measure her stamina, right? Her ability, and go from there. They can, perfect. This is a genius move by the bookers, by the powers that be. I like it. Perhaps we see some bit of a twist, some type of, any type of semblance between a potential feud. Maybe Bianca and Jade bumps each other, or they do something that the other party doesn't like. And then we're set up for a match, maybe SummerSlam, Bianca versus Jade, of course. There's so many ways that this can go. Also to note that Damage Control, this is the night before going into night two, where we see Bayley take on Io Sky. All right, so perhaps we see Bayley interfere somehow. Io Sky, perhaps, because I believe it's the Kabuki Warriors and Dakota Kai, if I'm correct. Yeah, Brad, I believe you. Bianca and Jade are going to have another stare down, folks. We're going to see this. We're going to see this. The crowd's going to eat it up. We're going to go nuts. We're going to go nuts. All right, folks, real fast. I do want to bring your attention to something that's going on. We have our True Contender channel membership, of course. These crazy custom t-shirts that you see behind me. Yes, once a month, they're yours. Make sure you check us out. You get exclusive members-only live streams, loyalty badges, custom emojis, channel membership. Check it out on our YouTube channel, folks. A lot to talk about. All right? Make sure you check it out. Our shirt for next month, fire. I'm not gonna expose it now, but it's an image of a wrestler who some believe could be the greatest wrestler of their gender. Is that a potential hint? Potentially could have been the greatest, and they're still wrestling today, but it's fire. I designed it myself, and this individual is getting her own shirt, right? And then you can be a part of it. All right, so make sure you check out our channel memberships. Also, folks, Please know this episode is brought to you by Lucha Crunch Freeze Dried Candy. All right, luchacrunchcandy.com. Make sure you go and get your 10% off your first order at luchacrunchcandy.com. Munchy, crunchy, and oh so sweet. All right. So who's going to win? Damage Control versus Bianca versus Jade versus Naomi, or Damage Control versus the other three? Who's winning? I think Damage Control. I'm going to write a list right now of all my predictions, all my winners and losers, folks. And if I get every single one right, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest of all time. All right? Dill. All right, you said it. All right. Becky. These are my winners. Becky. Six-pack ladder match. See, this is the wild card, folks. Come on. Who's winning the six-pack ladder match? Who's going to be the undisputed, either the undisputed tag team champions or the two teams that have each have a set of titles? How does this work? Can anybody explain that? I have to, you know what? I have to Google this right now. I have to get information about this. Six-pack tag team ladder match. And who's winning? All right, so let's see. And have we had this match before? I think we have. All right, so the Judgment Day, of course. Let me see. So I'm gonna read this excerpt. This is only two teams from the blue brand will get to represent in the six-pack ladder match for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania 40. There were two mini tournaments to determine the said teams, right? So we have the Street Profits. Okay, I think they are in some kind of a street fight, if I'm correct. So these are the lineups. The Judgment Day, they're the champions, versus DIY versus the Awesome Truth. That's going to be amazing. Anytime our truth is involved in anything, I'm in stitches. The New Day versus A-Town Down Under versus New Catch Republic. New Catch Republic, very vicious, very aggressive. I like them, very edgy. But who's going to win? If I had to pick, I think I'm going to go with Judgment Day. Right? Because we all know somebody's cashing in, and perhaps we'll see them with a lot of gold. So Judgment Day, then I'm picking Gunther. And then I'm picking Jimmy. A lot of hills. And then Damage Control versus Bianca, Jade, and Naomi. I'm picking Damage Control. Yes. The hills. All except Becky. Yeah, Awesome Truth they have chemistry. Okay. And now for our main event. Night one. Of course, the Bloodline versus Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Live tonight from WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. Folks, I have to go with the Bloodline. I'm sorry. The Bloodline. Of course, they're going to force us to walk out of WrestleMania pissed off. And you're going to feel even worse if you only have tickets for night one. All right? Because you're not going to be able to be there for night two. You're going to be at home watching it on Peacock. And I hate to rub it in, but that's just the way it goes. Bloodline. All right? So out of these matches, I have to go with most of the hills. All right? Becky, Judgment Day, Gunther, Jimmy, Damage Control, and the Bloodline. Those are my winners. Those are my picks. Night two, euphoria, happiness, a sense of accomplishment for not only the wrestlers, but the fans. We win. We get what we want. We got Cody, all the Cody crybabies. All of us, we're going to be, yeah, he won. Yeah, he won. Mama Rhodes. Perhaps we're going to see Mama Rose get involved. Maybe she'll slap The Rock once or twice. Maybe Mama Atta gets involved and they get into a cat fight. I doubt it, but that would be something amazing to all experience and watch, right? Yeah, night one, it's going down, folks. It's going down live from Philly. From Philly, folks. If you're going to be there, link up with us. Check us out. We're going to be posting live videos all over YouTube, all over Instagram, folks. We will be in the building in attendance. Of course, Brad's going to be there. I'll check you out later. But yeah, keep it locked, folks. Keep it locked. This is only night one. This is the beginning, right? Let's be very stoic and enjoy this moment. Right now, take a breath. Special shout out to Gianna Forever hooking us up last week. We appreciate you. Had to shout you out. You know, you're somewhere in the universe. Much love and respect. Right? To all my fellow Philadelphians, I will see you later. Yes, yes. Hold your horses. I'll be there. I will be there, right? Akash says, there's new news that Cody signed to Prime Special Edition. Really? Prime drink? Really? He might need to pump up some of them primes after taking this ass whooping tonight. Because he is. He's going to have to drink some of them. Mama Rose, can you please pour some Prime drink into Cody's mouth tonight so we can see him tomorrow? Take what's rightfully his and bring it back to you? It's going to be interesting, folks. Tonight, Philadelphia is going to show you how to do WrestleMania. We're going to show you, right? You're going to see a lot of us wearing green and black and white, green and white for the Philadelphia Eagles. You're going to see a lot of us wearing red and white for the Philadelphia Phillies because it's a Philly thing tonight, folks. Yes, the home of ECW will be in the building. We're going to be on front and center display tonight. All right, so folks, if you're there in attendance, for the millions watching at home, we hope you enjoy it. Make sure you keep it locked. And make sure you keep it tuned to the All About Wrestling podcast. I'm your guy, Bobby Rasu, signing off. Till next time, take care of each other and love wrestling.